Over the past few months, the Trump administration and the Doge Boys have announced plans that would make it more difficult for Americans to receive their hard-earned benefits. They're crippling phone support, even though in-person appointments can only be made by phone. They plan to cut 7,000 staff, even though the Social Security Administration's staffing is already at a 50-year low. And they plan to shutter at least 47 Social Security locations, including 2 so far in New York State. The confusion and lack of support staff has made it easier for scammers to take advantage of our older Americans who are just looking for help. The impact of this activity could be catastrophic for our seniors and people with disabilities. These people rely on Social Security to pay their rent, their food, their heating, their medical care, everything they need to survive. My office has been working closely with one disabled woman from Niagara County who was told by the Social Security Administration to call a specific representative's extension by the end of March, or her application could be denied. She's called every day, sometimes more than once a day, has left messages every time she's called. After a month, she has still not received a call back, and it's March 28th. Those who do manage to get through have had to wait on hold for 4 to 5 hours. And the Social Security Administration website has crashed multiple times in the past several days. I've heard from many New Yorkers who are panicking. Retirees in their 60s and 70s are worried that if they can't get access to their money, these are their Social Security dollars that they have invested for their retirement, that if they can't get access to their money, they will either have to return to work or God knows what else. Many have spent their entire careers paying into Social Security, and they, like most of us, expect those dollars are there for them in their retirement. But with fewer staff to process claims, skyrocketing wait times, and systems in disarray, the Social Security Administration could effectively deny thousands of eligible beneficiaries the money that they've earned. Imagine what kind of impact that would have on our New York economy. When people can't buy food or other essentials, it affects all of our local businesses. When they can't afford their health care, that puts greater burden on our hospital systems and clinics. Ultimately, cutting individuals off of Social Security doesn't just affect them, it affects the community, businesses, social services, and our entire economy. It affects all of us, our grandparents, our children, our friends, ourselves. Across New York, over 4 million people receive Social Security benefits, including over 125,000 children. Here in Albany, roughly 70,000 people receive monthly Social Security checks totaling over $128 million. As the ranking member on the Senate Committee on Aging, I have sent multiple letters to the Trump administration denouncing these recent actions and demanding answers. I'm asking for detailed information about the Social Security Administration's offices that have had their leases terminated, including 2 in our state. I'm also requesting more information about Social Security Administration's plans to cut the over-the-phone service. While the administration has allegedly scaled back on its initial plan, the damage is clearly already done. SSA phone services are already in disarray, and this has sparked chaos and fear among those who don't have internet service or who are unable to travel in person to a Social Security office. Social Security is our nation's largest anti-poverty program. Reducing access to this program is not just cruel, it's an economic catastrophe in the making. Our seniors, our children, and our economy deserve so much better.